Welcome back to celebrityradio.co.uk. It's Alex Belfield here, giving another review from the West End. Today, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at the fabulous Theatre Royal, Drury Lane, which of course is the oldest theatre in the West End. It's the epitome of a West End spectacular, is Charlie. It is of rare Broadway standard here in London, and it's a triple threat. It's got a clever script, it's got a top score, and a magnificent spectacle to behold. This Roald Dahl classic is cleverly written. It's got remarkable lighting and beautiful performances by a hugely talented cast. The first half of the show put me in mind of the brilliant Oliver, also performed at the Theatre Royal, of course, perfectly acted, moving, brings the book to life perfectly, and has sensational staging and lighting. The second half, Inside the Factory, well, it feels much more modern. 2013, showy, and has all the glitz that you hope for in this musical. You can clearly see where the money has been spent by Sam Mendes and his team. If I were to be overcritical, I would say the first half felt a bit drawn out. It's a bit long. I wanted to just get in the factory with the Oompa Loompas, who were unsurprisingly brilliant and stole the show with a massively camp and over-the-top number in Act 2. Douglas Hodge as Willy Wonka is brilliant, magnificent, slightly creepy, mostly sarcastic, truly magical, and rather chippy at times. Perfect casting by Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Jack Costello was Charlie the night I was in, and he was a delight, a fabulous purity to his performance, an innocent voice, but a huge pitch-perfect performance. Marvellous. Sadly, during the show, the elevator scene, which of course is the illusion everybody's talking about, broke. It stopped the show completely and created one of the most awkward atmospheres I've ever experienced in my 15 years of reviewing theatre. It was a great shame, and frankly unforgivable. Again, if producers want to put these mega effects into their shows, they should be fault-proof. Okay, things go wrong, but at least you should have a way out. To be stranded over the audience, staring at each other for over 5 minutes, is awkward at best and unforgivable at worst. It did ruin a previously seamless show prior to this theatrical catastrophe. Really disappointing. I am, of course, left wondering what should have happened. I'll have to go back to find out, I suppose. I'm sure it was spectacular. It was a very clever illusion, but if it doesn't work, it might as well not be in the show. Overall, I think Charlie will and deserves to find its audience. It's a great, fun, spectacular show with some really beautiful moments, and it also showcases some of the most wonderful talent I've ever seen in musical theatre. As an ensemble, it works beautifully. So, go and see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's on at the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane, and I'm sure it'll be here for a long time to come. This is Alex Belfield for celebrityradio.co.uk. You can hear hundreds of interviews by the biggest stars, and of course those in the West End, and read reviews of the latest productions on Broadway, in Las Vegas, and of course the West End.